That sounds like a good drink for Mother's Day. Welcome back to the Stockwell Eldridge Show, and you're listening to the Stockwell Eldridge Show every Sunday at 10 a.m. here on AM 1280 The Patriot. And we have a great show for you today. We're talking about a few important things. One is remodeling and Remodeling Expo, where we're at right now at the Convention Center, and some of the things you can do and plan ahead for, and the classes. And I'll go through some of the stuff I'm looking at here. We're also talking about something else very important. Not always something that's exciting or fun to talk about, but estate planning and how important that is for you and your family. So moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, everybody, family, appreciate your mothers today and your wives, and also maybe go and put some plans into action to take care of your family. That might be a good thing to talk about, or a good thing to do. So come on down to the expo, though. Mention the Stockwell Eldridge Show, and you get in for free. And we have classes here, and I'm looking at the nice, beautiful pamphlet they have. It's actually very, very nice. You get one of those when you come in, and they have feng shui classes. I'm looking here on feng shui. They have classes on what you can do to remodel your bathroom and your kitchen and how you can get that done. Flooring classes. I actually had people here working on windows and showing you how to reglaze your windows if you're a project person who likes to make and take on projects. And get the most out of your garage space. We moved from a one-car tuck-under garage. Katie and I, we had that in Richfield for a number of years, and we did not we did maximize that, actually. Not with a car. We maximized that garage space with everything else, though. But a car. So come on down, check it out. And I see a lot of moms walking around, and they're all holding something special that you get when you come down here. So come on down and check it out.
I didn't get one when I walked in the door.
You did not?
I'm a little offended.
I think you came in the Expo door.
You came in the
exhibitor door. I'm sorry,
No, she came in the VIP door. So
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Well, I'll
automatic.
get one for you,
It was really just a door just for me.
That's
no
where
one
you got
knows
the
about
breakfast, the breakfast and the
Super secret
mimosa
door.
and everything like that, right? When you came in, you didn't get that?
No, I had a pina colada.
Oh, you had a pina colada. So we have the Nelson brothers, or Nelson twins, I'll call them that. We have Ben Nelson with Farmers Insurance, and Nate Nelson here, attorney at law. And I like your slogan here, Nate. It says, "Moving what matters forward." I really like that. Moving what matters forward. From an estate and life insurance and estate planning and trust and all of those things, that makes total sense, because it's just so uncomfortable sometimes. Like Stephanie said, who do I pick? Katie and I have, we went through this and did this, and it was like, okay, we have children, so we have the financial piece. If both of us, something happens to both of us, and we also have the custody piece, and it can be a conversation that goes on for a period of time, not just instantaneously deciding on that, right?
Well, yeah, and I think it's unfortunate, too. It's hard when somebody does pass away, because it's amazing the emotions that can run rampant and so forth. And even so, my mom passed away at 48.
Oh, my gosh.
And I don't know that my dad, had a will or an estate, or but we had a house and kids. My mom was a business owner. She owned her own beauty salon. So we had the beauty salon to deal with. And then I remember, it's so funny, talking about this, I just had a flashback. Like, I remember my mom had an American Express card, and my dad didn't believe in credit cards, but my mom said, well, I work, I'm getting my own darn card, god dang it. And so she had an American Express card. Well, then the bill came due. And my dad was like, this is not my dad. This was her debt. I guess in a way, just to kind of, honoring her point, and I remember having to go through all those. And I remember him fighting on the phone, with American Express, and it was hurtful, he's like, she's deceased. She's, and it was really hard. And so I can't even imagine if there was other things he had to deal with her owning a business, and how that all came about because he was the spouse, or how did that all work? But so I do think it's important, because I'm 48. So I think, again, I think we think we're all invincible and so forth, and never going to happen, but you just don't know. And yeah, who would I trust to leave my stuff to? Again, probably my brothers and sisters, and hopefully that there wouldn't be any emotions like people coming out of the woodwork, like with Prince. All of a sudden now he has 4 brothers, now he has 6 and half sisters and half brothers. And, unfortunately it does, those emotions, and you're right to plan ahead. Who's going to take care of your kids? And
An interesting point on the half brothers and the half sisters, which in the Brady Bunch society that we live in is more and more common. But under Minnesota law, at least a half sister or half brother would get the same exact share of the estate as a full sibling.
Oh, really?
Would have.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
yeah.
But we're way down on the succession issue where Prince is. If you died without a will, the assets would, if you had a spouse and you only had common children or no children, everything would go to the spouse. And this is, keep it simple for the discussion, if you have common children, but you survive your spouse, everything would go to the children. If you don't have children or any grandchildren or any other descendants, then it would go back up to your parents. If they're gone, then it would go down to your brothers and sisters. And that's really where Prince is at right now. And as you saw, he did not plan for his demise, so relatives are going to be advancing their interests right now, whether they're married or not.
So in real estate, we see properties listed in trusts often, especially
quite a
over
bit.
in certain communities, condo buildings,
Yep.
55 plus condo buildings especially. And so what is the benefit and what is the process to take the property out of the person's original name and put it into a trust?
Dawn, some of that is actually the timing. And Stephanie, I think it would be great to hear your take on this. But to avoid the probate and to avoid a gap in succession of management of the real estate investment or the assets, we like to see when the property is acquired, the property be acquired in the name of the revocable trust. That way we have the succession of management and no probate. However, Stephanie, so many times when I advise my clients to take title in the name of their trust, they're told by the closer or the lender, if you will, that no, take the property, say, in Prince's name, close, and then come see Nate and transfer it into Prince's trust, if you will.
Yeah, and we can actually handle that through the whole purchase or refinance process.
Well, that would save twice the cost then.
Right. Yeah. We just need to get, we just need those legal documents and an underwriter, again, it's, case by case situation, obviously, I'm sure just with, your situation. But I mean, we just closed on that was the whole one of the reasons why they wanted to get some cash out for remodeling. But then they also wanted to put that property in the trust. And so we were able to do that. We got all the documentation and the loan closed in the trust. The title company handled all of that.
That's great because the less they see me and the less they meet me, the less it costs.
The less it costs them, right?
And
the less
all
cash
of
out
this-
refinance they need to take.
We're getting into some of the details on this, and if you're listening like me and you're thinking, wow, that is a lot, and some of it might went over my head, that's when it'd be a good time to just get a confidential, free consultation from us as realtors on your real estate needs. You can call and schedule a time to talk with Nate and Ben anytime, and they will actually get back to you about your needs specifically, because everything is different for every one of us, and we all have different scenarios and different needs. So we're happy to help with that. Our job on the show here is to bring you quality candidates and quality guests that can actually serve you, help you in your not only real estate needs, but in your life and your needs overall in life. So
Nate,
hopefully,
what's your phone number, Nate, and your website again, so we can get in touch with you?
Thank you. 612-672-3604 is my phone number. And you can find us at messerlykramer.com on the internet, messerlykramer.com.
that will also be on Facebook on the Stockwell Eldridge Show. You can find it there. And then you can check us out on YouTube if you want to see us live from the convention center with all of our raving fans that are pouring around here. They're actually starting to scream right now. So we'll be back next week. Come down to the Expo at the convention center and get free tickets if you mention the Stockwell Eldridge Show. I'm Jason Stockwell with RE/MAX Results.
Dawn Eldridge, RE/MAX Results.
Thanks
Happy
to-
Mother's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Thanks to all of our guests. And remember, love yourself and love others.
others.
And love your mother. Have a
Yes.
great week.
Or somebody's other mother, right?